Hi, Shalom everyone. I'm going to continue this fantastic series, friends, of Daf Yomi. Friends, we're on page 49, Memtet, of Masechet Sanhedrin. Nothing like an early morning, just breakfast of bagels in of itself here, especially in the country of Israel, to say thanks to Hashem and to do Birkat Hamazon and to do the bracha of Hamotzi. And what's actually interesting, we're picking up where we left off yesterday inside the page, inside the Gemara, within regards to Malchut. And today actually we're speaking about scholar and soldier, just using an excellent insight from Rabbi Mendel Weinbach, Zachet Tzadik Libracha, who was former Rosh Yeshiva of Yeshivat Or Sameach. And it's actually interesting, we know that there's a symbolic relationship between a Talmid Chacham and let's just say in of itself, and soldier. They find itself in the ultimate expression in these passages, in the book of Shmuel, naturally in the second chapter, in chapter 8, verses 15 and 16 respectively. Where she states over there, I'll quote the pasuk, and David reigned over all of Israel, and David dispensed judgment and justice to all of his people, and Yoav, the son of Tsuriah, was in charge of the army. So what's going on here, friends? If not for David, explains Rabbi Abba Bar Kahana, Yoav would not succeed in war. And if not for Yoav, David could not study Torah. So it's actually interesting. The great, let's say, Torah commentator called the Maharsha calls attention to the fact that rather than mention King David's ability to dispense judgment and justice thanks to Yoav's military leadership, the sage deviates from the language of the passage and speaks of King David's Torah study over here. His explanation is that Rabbi Abba Bar Kahana was motivated to make this change by the term to all of his people in the above mentioned passage. Now let's say, in order to be capable of dispensing judgment and justice to all of the people and never, let's say, make a mistake over here, King David had to have a complete mastery of the law, something which was possible only by being free of military responsibility, which would interfere with his, let's say, ability with regards to studying Torah in of itself. Now there's the other half, let's just say, of the relationship over here between Talmid Chacham and the soldier is already explained by the great commentator, French commentator called Rashi, who writes that it was the merit of King David's Torah study which made it possible for his general Yoav to succeed in war. But one thing that's very, very important that one should have, especially for heroic soldiers in modern days, to have huge hakarat of what they do. We should feel the pain the families actually have. Many of these soldiers, they don't know what's going to happen to their heroic son, what's happening presently. Especially, we know many families over here where their children, many children, have been in Gaza or in Lebanon over, especially the last 18 months or all throughout many years. The pain and the scaredness many of these parents have, as someone that hasn't got experience of a direct child that's inside the army, it's petrifying. And this Mesirat Nefesh, a lot of soldiers give for Am Yisrael, the reward awaiting them is absolutely huge. But we never know. Torah study is also very, very crucial. How important it is that we've got Talmidei Chachamim, they're learning the whole time, not just parts of the time. How important it is to strengthen Torah study, but everyone can actually study Torah. It doesn't just have to be a Talmid Chacham, it can be every single person working all across the world internationally. To have in mind our heroic soldiers that might be in the forefront. You can be a Jewish person in Malaysia, in England, in South Africa, in America, all over in Australia, but dedicate a set time to do Tehillim, to actually study Torah, that our precious soldiers will be matzliach and will be careful, will take care of them and protect them, and it'll be a safe situation. But one thing we do want definitely is just the rebuilding of the third Beit HaMikdash and blessings all over the world. And B'ez Hashem, no one's going to have to go to a war. It's going to be a world of peace, harmony and flourishing. And Torah. Wishing you all well and take care.